Oregonian, it's hard to meet if heaven. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant who came into this country, language barrier, culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between these road warriors and the Miami Dolphins. Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready? Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing to start this game. Completed over the middle. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 6. Mega 10 flat.
Back to throw now. That's complete inside the 35. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
17. Mega. Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60. Hut.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
Pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Sanders all set to send it away. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Ready?
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Mavericks, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
To the air on his first down, Richardson. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. Cougar 19.
Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. Nice tackle there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Buffalo 18. 5 in.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. This is taken ahead to the 42. It's Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It's downfield. He's got it. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Let's go.
Offensive line fast.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinals. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And you wouldn't expect one incompletion separation, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Come on, set! Hawk, step, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat! Ready?
Richardson on third. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Here we go. Hiking, 70 ranges, 70 ranges. Check. Buffalo 18.
Going for it on fourth. Richardson. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
He's going to throw it. He's got this complete. It's Taj Brooks. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Here we go, set. Black, 10 black.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have second and pretty long here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready. Black, 95. White.
3rd and long for him here. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Still sticking with the passing game. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
The give here on 2nd. He's foray up the middle. That's about 3. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throw here, 3rd down. This connects with Higgins. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
He'll look to throw. He's got it near the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go. 50, grip, ready.
They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Let's go now.
Back on 2nd and goal. Jump off caught by his back. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
On the set.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Blue struck, yellow. 43, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's intercepted in the end zone. Tarvarius Ward picks it off. We go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like you gained nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
18, Rodwood, 18, hot, ready, 18, jab 60, ready.
Richardson from his own end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Yards to go.
Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on 3rd down.
60 by Warriors, 70.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. He does it. Touchdown. The Condors parlay the interception into points. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Running right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He'll work against the blitz. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep inside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready, red, cycle. Black 40. Hey.
Looking to throw here. That's caught at the 4. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Leonard. He's dropping deep on this snap. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 60. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this kid run out of so many sacks? So impressive. Didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Trap 60. Let's go now. Gravity lying.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. On comes the Condors punting squad. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. This is taken at the 44. That return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Sanders sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40.
Got ready?
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready? Mustang, not Bronco 80. Warrior 70.
Throwing here just before halftime. Trying for the deep ball. And oh, he got it. Interception. And the Dolphins intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
Two. Cougar 19.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
19 Lions. You're not. Cowboy 8, Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Seven Pirates.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
18, level, 8.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Dumped off to his running back. Well, behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Absolutely fires this one right side. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. That's good room at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Dolphins
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
To throw here on first down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Looking in the air here. Caught, nice game left side. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Go ultra. Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, here comes Brooks. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Eat old blue. Black 40. Set.
Back to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Setting him on the dime. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead. Sanders all set to send it away. On return, here comes Davis. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. Go.
Here's Richardson. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Cut. Ready. Bronco 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go street. 18. 18. 5 in.
Richardson. That's caught by Hubbard. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Richardson fires quickly at the line. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big 34-yard pickup there. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Once more now, it's Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Plowing up the middle. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
2nd down pass play coming. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Here we go. Ready.
Air it out on 3rd. He's looking deep once again. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This finds all. Complete. Jukes away from one. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's good for an Anchorage 1st down. A 41-yard gain.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Leonard now off the play action. Gets everything he has under this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Knocked it. Danny Ryan. Ready.
Richardson on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
A gain of 12. And an Anchorage 1st down.
19 Tiger. 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First and 10 from the 43.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come on. Set. Hurt.
They send a man in motion.
Dragon 6. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson connects with Hubbard. And the Dolphins pick it up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set. 52 blue. Set. Go.
Running once more with Brooks. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Taking a shot deep here. But the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And that is how you pin a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 back.
Working near his goal line. He's going deep. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. Set. Hunt.
On the give, it's Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Strike. Yellow. Ready.
The play fake. He'll throw. Hits his running back. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here we go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Fourth down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And this stays a 19-point game.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss, Really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 24 yards on that one, and that gives him a first down.
Buffalo 18, 2. Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Mustang 19. 18, 5 in.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, 19 tight, 19.
Richardson now. Throw caught at the 6. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Ready.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Condors get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, good luck stopping the big fella. This play going under review by the officials. Here comes a 2-point try partner. Richardson bringing his offense to the line.
7 Darius, 7. Let's
The
go.
offense will line up for a
65, go shoot. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. No, they get him yet again. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Did they get their own kick back? Yes! What a play! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. 50, green. Cut.
He's going to throw this one. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage,
He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there.
If you didn't know, better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't clever, yeah. If a then a girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better. I'm a ethical dog. I'm a ethical dog. I'm a ethical dog. I'm a ethical dog. She see it all, even if it's big or small. Do you know where your girl is? But she not at home with ya. Cause the last time I checked, she in Vegas. And Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever, yeah. If a then a girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better. I'm a ethical dog. I'm a ethical dog. I'm a ethical dog. I'm a ethical dog.
Chill, right on my side.